I just installed a new fish pond, tarpaulin pond at Kintampo, and I'm going to salt bath the pond. When you install a new pond, that's why it is very easy and simple for tarpaulin. You just use salt solution, salt bath it, and that is enough. You have disinfect any possible bacteria inside. Unlike concrete pond, where you have to cure the pond, and that will take weeks to cure. This one, you supposed to bath it. So follow me through as I show you how to do the salt bathing. So this is our water. This one I don't need a lot of water. Just need some small water. Add salt to it. Uh, Not too much of salt. You can measure, but because I'm always doing it, I know the quantity that will be okay. Now from this, I will dissolve the salts. You can also use the unionized salt, that the stone ones. Just that it takes long time to dissolve as compared to this one. You can equally use this one. So it is well dissolved. Then I'll use a rag or napkin or whatever, or you can use a foam. So this is it. So now I'll go inside the pond. Oh, so what I do is that make sure by then the pond is clean already. So both the surface and the under, I'll just go wrapping. So when I dip the rack or the foam or whatever in the salt solution, then when you bring it out, you squeeze it small. You squeeze it so that you still have the foam very wet. Then you will wrap it. Do that for all the edges and do for the bottom as well. And note, this salt bathing, this salt bathing is not only applicable to the pond. Anything that you are going to use or you are using for the fish, try to do this. For instance, all these equipment are going to be in the pond, so you can do all that. Yes, and anytime you are going to put something in the pond, let me see, you're probably going to harvest, and you're going to use your nets or basket or whatever. So you can just use prepare strong solution like this and clean that item. So, so when you clean that item, you have disinfect that item to like that or that equipment like that before using it. This thing, uh, we cut a tree and it fell here, so it has no use here. Let me clarify this because before someone, uh, uh, before someone wants to know what is there. It was close to the pond, so when we cut it, it fell there. So, so you do this round all, and then the bottom. Before you put water into it, so that if there are possible fungi or bacteria, the salt solution will, will help that. And I do always say it. We use salt to kill fish, and we use salt to treat fish. You'll be wondering how. Yes. When I harvest fish to smoke, let's say catfish, when I put them in a container, there's no water inside. If I want to kill them fast and also make their meat or their flesh delicious, once I harvest them, as I say alive, I'll put it in a container and I will apply salt into them, the ionized or the powder salt. Just put enough and cover it, because if you don't cover it, they'll be shaking and they'll jump out. So once you cover it, they will shake it, grr, 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 grr. And by 10 minutes, 20 minutes, they will cool. You leave them for about an hour, they'll be all dead. Then you apply your water, and that will also make the slime part of it cleaning very easy. The slime will automatically be coming out. Then you can be applying and be cleaning. If you have lime, you can add lime, and that's will after cleaning, it will be very clean and also delicious. So that's how we use fish salt to kill fish and also to prepare fish for eating. And at the same time, we use salt to treat fish. I will show you how. Pull it out. Now we are still cleaning. This is very easy. Just make sure that you wrap everywhere before adding your water. Now let's get back to how do you use salt to treat fish. First of all, what we are doing is disinfecting the pond or the equipment of fish farming. That's number one. Number two, if you notice that the fish are not well, if especially if you can see traces of sore or wounds in their bodies, you can also use salt to treat them. And you can apply it in two ways. You can either dissolve it in the water, like I have done, and then pour it in the pond. If you can reduce the water level and apply, that will be highly concentrated, and top the water in an hour time, that's fine. But if you don't want to waste that water, you can just leave that water, but make sure you put enough salt. You can do that one as well. That's the first method. Second method, you can just take the salt and then throw it in the pond across. That is also another method. We also have what we call salt bath, but it's just like dissolving the salt. But that one, we have salt bath and salt dip. They are just all the same, using salt. But the difference is that you isolate the fish that you think are sick, put it in container, small container like this, or all the fish. Just dip the fish in for some few seconds. That one not too much because it can also harm them. And then remove them and then put them in the pond. That's also it. So basically that is it. You can either dissolve the salt in the water before adding, or just add it raw. But if you add it raw, it settles on the bottom. It can dissolve faster. So that's why I prefer dissolving the salt. Yes, so when you dissolve the salt, then you just put it in the pond, or you put the fish in there for some few seconds, then bring them back. That's how you use salt to treat the fish. And then you can also use it in different ways. So these are the major ways we use salt to treat fish. Also use salt to kill fish. Any of them, you should know how to use it. Thank you so much for watching. And look, as you have seen how we have done it, don't forget to subscribe if you have found value in the video. And then uh, subscribe to this channel. Check out our resources in the description. You have courses, you have ebooks. All these are just to guide you for all of us to be successful in this fish farming. My name is Abdulaziz Issa. All we do in this channel is to share fish farming tips based on our experience and research. Thank you so much for watching.